Hello, my name is Meg Salyer, and I'd like to welcome everyone to the Ward 6 Council Show today. I have with me a great friend, Anna Herrera, who is the South Oklahoma City Community Organizer for the Neighborhood Alliance.
Yes.
In the 6 years that I've served on the council, I've had the opportunity to work so closely with Georgie Rasco and the Neighborhood Alliance, and am absolutely thrilled that we've been able to create a new position and focus on the neighborhoods in South Oklahoma City. So first of all, if you don't mind, tell the viewers a little bit about your background, Anna, how you came to Oklahoma City, because we're so lucky, and a little bit about your professional career.
Okay, yes. Thank you so much for having me in this show. Yes, this position with Neighborhood Alliance is a great opportunity to work with the South Oklahoma City residents and getting them involved with forming neighborhoods and being better neighbors. My background, I actually moved to Oklahoma City in 2001. I was born and raised in El Salvador, but Oklahoma City always felt like my second home when I was there. Now it's my home. My dad used to do business, so I used to come every other year to Oklahoma, and after high school, he said that we'll move to the States. So I did my undergrad and graduate school here in Oklahoma. And
Great. Where did you attend college?
At University of Central Oklahoma.
Fantastic.
Yes.
They have such a great program. It's really a wonderful, wonderful institution.
Yes, I love the University of Central Oklahoma.
Good.
And also, I worked in the community for several years. I always work in South Oklahoma City. So whenever this opportunity became available, that the city funded this position with Neighborhood Alliance to work specifically in South Oklahoma City, I saw it as an opportunity to provide resources and training to some of the citizens and individuals that live in the area, so we can have a better area to live and work.
Well, we first got to know each other with the Hispanic Chamber.
Yes,
and,
that's correct.
You were there for a number of years.
Yes, I was there for over 6 years working with the businesses, Hispanic businesses, and people that want to get involved with the Hispanic community.
Well, it's absolutely incredible. You know, we look at the statistics of how the Hispanic community is growing in Oklahoma City. One of the things I'm so proud of is, you know, kind of the creation of some of these districts.
Oh, yeah.
And I absolutely love Calle dos Cinco.
Oh, yes, Calle dos Cinco is pretty active. And once you drive there, you can see how the businesses are flourishing, how people are invested in that area. Like the civic group that meets once a month in Capitol Hill.
Right,
it's a great group where you get to know what's going on in that area. Also, I know the city is also helping with they are the ones that are providing the funds to create the other district on Southwest 29, the Business Improvement District, that hopefully in some time, that will be another area where people will just go to shop and eat and enjoy what it has to offer.
You know, it really seems, I think at this point, it's very clear that the health of a city wide is so dependent on the health of its neighborhoods.
Yes.
And, you know, we have so many great examples of commercial districts that have revitalized and have spurred, you know, growth out into the surrounding neighborhoods. And Capitol Hill, you know, is one of those. I actually had breakfast yesterday at the Grill on the Hill with the civic group that meets there once a month, but great opportunities to provide information. I think with Oklahoma City Community College locating down on 25th Street.
And they have so many programs that are available to the people that live in those areas. So it becomes an area where people will go to learn English, take their GED, go to school, and at the same time invest in those businesses that are there, because at the same time when the neighbors get together and they work with the businesses that are in the area, it's a win-win for everyone.
Exactly, and a win-win for the whole city.
Yes, it is.
You know, the diversity of districts that we have and the diversity of things that happen are so important. You know, I drive Class and Boulevard North a lot, and the Asian district has changed so much just in the last 3 or 4 years. You see so much pride in what's happening in that community, and I'm feeling exactly the same thing happening along Calle dos Cinco and also along 29th Street. The establishment of a business district on Southwest 29th Street is going to make a huge difference.
It will.
Talk a little bit specifically about neighborhoods and kind of what your approach is, how you're beginning to build interest, how you're encouraging people to get involved in neighborhood associations.
Yes, what we've been doing with Neighborhood Alliance so far, we had some focus groups. I also have been doing trainings in South Oklahoma City. I've met with some other people that work in the community and provided information about what we do and how we can help. Because, like you said, a neighborhood leader is the people that organize our neighborhoods. We can just provide them with the tools. we're inviting citizens to apply for the leadership program the Neighborhood Alliance has.
It's a wonderful program.
It's a 7-week intense leadership program that all the people need to do is fill out an application and send it in. That going through the program will provide them the tools that they need to get active in that neighborhood. At the same time, we do monthly trainings. We just had one last week, and we have several citizens from South Oklahoma City that are interested in forming neighborhoods.
Great. Anna, could we start with the information? How would people, if they wanted to be involved in the leadership program, where would they find that form?
The form is available on our website, which is www.nacok.org.
Okay. Do you want to do that again in Spanish?
Sure. www.nacok.org.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem. We encourage everyone to apply. It's a great program. And at the same time, they just need to call our office.
Okay.
We can sit down with them and tell them what are the steps that they need to follow to create a neighborhood association. And there's several types. The regular neighborhood associations will have the bylaws and have it will be incorporated. But a neighborhood doesn't have to go all that far. If that seems like too much for them, they can start doing a block.
Right.
Getting to know everyone that lives in the block and doing events, to being
Participate
social.
in National Night Out. That's one of my favorite things. I look to Mary Sosa as one of these amazing leaders in South Oklahoma City who was a neighborhood president, College Hill neighborhood.
Yes, she was the
They've
president
been
of College Hill.
So active.
They have been and they still are. That area, when you drive South Oklahoma City and when you hit that neighborhood, you're in College Hill. You can see the transformation that they've done, the ornamental lighting that has the sign of their neighborhood. And that's something that we would like that more citizens would like to do in the rest of South Oklahoma City. And that's what we're here for, to provide them the tools and help them to achieve that.
Great. So you've got neighborhood meetings.
Yes, we have a monthly orientation for voluntary or mandatory neighborhood associations. That's when people can come and learn a little bit more about what they need to do to form that neighborhood association. Then we will meet with them and have them recruit a couple more of neighbors, because you want everyone's input and you want everyone to be excited about it. So we do one-on-one with them after that.
Great.
But like I said, we have the leadership program, and whenever a neighborhood association is already established, we attend their meetings if they want us to provide any training. We work with the police department as well, sharing the information that they have. Right now, we just formed a neighborhood in South Oklahoma City. They came to our voluntary training in December.
Okay. And what is the neighborhood called?
Forest Park Neighborhood Association.
All right.
So they established this month. We have some of the elected. I'm sorry, it's not elected officials. We had their treasurer come to the training, and now we're going to have a crime prevention training in February.
Wonderful.
And by May, they want a patrol training from the police department.
Fantastic.
So they're going through the whole process.
So beginning really a neighborhood watch arrangement. Great. A lot of experience has been had by other neighborhoods, and I think your point about everybody buying in is so important, as our neighborhoods are, many of them transitional. We have neighbors that have lived in those neighborhoods for 30, 40, 50 years, their whole lives. They have, feelings and emotions about their neighborhood, and then we have new folks coming in that are bringing a new sense of energy and kind of some new ideas. It's really important, I think, for the success of a good neighborhood, strong neighborhood, is to bring all those people together and build on that shared vision, so that as you're going forward, it's very inclusive.
Yes.
That's and you see it a lot, and I think the work you're doing is specifically designed around that
we're working,
model.
Yeah, we're working with the neighbors for them to achieve what you said, which it is what we want. We want them to be strong. We want everyone to be involved, everyone to be engaged. One of the best crime prevention tool for neighborhoods is be sociable. Get to know who lives next to you. Know what the ins and outs of your neighborhood. So when you see something that's out of the ordinary, you know that you need to call the police and have parties. If you have a school, some of our neighborhoods here in the city, they link themselves with the schools to do projects, to work with the parents that are there. And that's what we want to see everywhere.
That was actually the question I was just going to ask you, was talk a little bit about the local schools and what your relationships are with the schools, because they really are the heartbeat, aren't they?
Yes, yes, they are. And actually, last week I was at Prairie Queen Elementary.
Great.
Prairie Queen Neighborhood Associations, they have a great relationship with their school. That's where they meet. And I was in a meeting in which some of the neighborhood individuals, they volunteer to be mentors at that school. So you want that relationship, that support of the neighborhood and the school working together.
Great. Well, and I just appreciate so much you coming. The addition of this position, I think, is so significant for what we can do in our South Oklahoma City neighborhoods. It's the training and the commitment and having somebody like you that's a focal point to be able to reach out and help link services.
Yes, and thank you so much for the invitation. And this position wouldn't be possible without the support of the city and the council members.
We're
So
thrilled. The
thankful.
Neighborhood Alliance has been such a good partner, and you see results. And so, the city's so anxious to kind of leverage what we can do and the services that we can provide with neighborhoods that can take advantage of it. And so having somebody really focusing on these important, close inner city neighborhoods is a very special thing. So thank you very much. Muchas gracias por venir.
Muy gracias por la invitación.
Gracias.